welcome back to my channel. So you guys are probably wondering why I have my makeup on in the beginning of the video, because usually I come on with no makeup on, but today I already did my face, so I'm gonna do special effects makeup for you guys today. So it's not gonna be on my face, it's gonna be on my neck. I'm gonna do a slit throat. So yeah, so the reason I already have my makeup on is because if I were to do my makeup, my regular makeup, and then also the special effects makeup, it would take too long. So I thought I'll get my makeup done off camera and then I'll do the special effects makeup for you guys on camera. If you guys have any questions on this makeup, I can answer your questions, and I'll probably put all the products I have used on the description below so you guys can check that out. Anyways, let's get started with the special effects makeup. So I'm gonna start off by applying some foundation all over my neck. I'm just using a very cheap foundation from Rimmel London. You can use any foundation you want, it doesn't have to be anything expensive. Next, I'm taking this liquid latex that I got from a Halloween store. So basically, I'm applying that with a sponge where I would want the cut. So I want it a little like in the middle of my neck. So I'm just applying it there. Then I'm just taking some toilet paper. So I'm taking some toilet paper and I'm gonna apply that over the latex just to give it some layers and make it thicker. Once you apply one layer of latex, apply another layer of paper towel. So pretty much I do the same steps for like 3 to 4 layers, and then you can make it as long or as short or as thick as you want. And so I'm just figuring that out with the first few layers that I'm doing. After 2 to 3 layers, you should stop and dry the latex before you apply more, because what happens is that it doesn't dry, the latex doesn't dry. So when you're applying more latex, it kind of like takes away the texture and also sometimes drips the paper towel. So let it dry before you actually apply another layer. Now I have applied the fourth layer of toilet paper. Over it I'm gonna apply some latex, and then after that I'm just taking a hair dryer and I'm gonna dry the latex just so it stays in place and we're not taking away any of the toilet paper and it all stays intact. So I'm gonna be doing this step probably I want to say, like, I think I did around 15 to 20 layers. So it depends on how thick you want your cut to be. Also, my toilet paper was a little thinner, so if you're using a thicker toilet paper, you can do less layers, maybe do like 10 to 15. So it all depends on how you want your cut to look. So pretty much just put on a layer of toilet paper, then a layer of latex, then just blow dry it. And that's all you need to do for the first few steps. Now that the latex is dried down and we have as many layers as we want, try to make a little hole in the latex in the middle section where we want the cut. I tried to do it with my nails, I couldn't, and then I tried using a small little scissor and it still didn't do it. So I tried to pull it as hard as I could with my fingers and managed to make a hole, and then grab some bigger scissors to make the cut bigger. So I got my scissors, so I'm just cutting from both sides. It was a little hard at first because I couldn't get my scissors in, and then I was also scared of like cutting myself. So what you should do is, as you can see now in a second, where I put my finger in first, so separate the latex from your skin first before actually going in with your scissors and cutting it. It makes it a lot easier and it's a lot more safer and you won't get hurt. So make sure you put in your fingers in first and separate the latex from your skin, then go ahead and cut it for however big you want the cut. I actually wanted the cut to go from one side to the other side, so I did that. After I cut it the latex straight, I went back in and I cut some of the latex off because it was kind of hiding the whole cut, so you couldn't really see inside the cut. So don't make this a straight line, make this as rigid as you can. I used my smaller scissors just to give it more texture, and so I was just cutting it in like weird shapes just so it doesn't look straight. And then once you're done cutting this, so I cut a little from the bottom and also from the top just so we can see the cut. And when you're done cutting, kinda with your fingers pull on the latex just so it kind of looks like your skin has stretched when it was cut, so it gives it more of a real look. Now I'm gonna take my foundation and a sponge again, and I'm gonna apply the foundation over the cut just so it blends in into my skin a little better. And because the latex is a white color and not a skin color, you want it to match your skin. If you buy a latex that is flash tone, it's much easier. I just couldn't find one that was flash tone, so I had to go with this white toned one. Now I'm taking my loose setting powder and I'm gonna apply this with a big fluffy brush just to set the foundation. Now I'm taking this beautiful blush from Milani and I'm applying that around the latex and over the latex a little, just to make it look more realistic, and it gives it that look when you're hurt and there's a little pink area around the burned or like bruised area. It just gives it that look. Now I'm taking this color wheel from Ben Nye and I'm picking up that red shade and I'm applying that red shade inside the cut, so when we apply the blood there is a base to it. And then also stipple the same shade all over the cut just so it makes it look a little more real. Now I'm gonna pick up the darker burgundy and the red and I'm just gonna mix those two shades, and I'm applying that in the inner corners of the cut just so it looks like when I apply the blood it looks like dried down blood. Also use those two shades to stipple around the latex and bring it a little lower onto your chest area and bring it up higher near your jawline. Now I'm taking this thick scab blood, and my blood kinda dried up because I bought it like a year or two ago, but it still worked out fine. So I took the blood and I'm applying it inside the cut. Don't apply this outside the cut because we'll use something else for that, but apply it in the inside of the cut as much as you can. Make sure you get the inner corners. Now I'm taking this vampire blood and this is a lot thinner, and oh my god, it's kind of creepy how real this blood feels, and I was kind of grossed out by it. So I'm just applying that with a sponge, and just apply as much as you can because you want this to be drooping all over your chest. So Just stipple it all over the neck, and then if you want, just apply a little also inside the cut so it looks more like juicy. I know that sounds so gross, but you kind of want it to sound juicy, look juicy. So I'm applying a little of that inside the cut as well, and then just leave it for a few minutes. It's just gonna start dripping all over you, just like that. The final look, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I really love doing it. It's very easy and simple. So if you want to go for a party on Halloween and you want your face to look glamorous and yet you want still look like you're going out for a Halloween party, you can just do this slit throat look and you're ready to go. So yeah, if you guys like this video, please thumbs it up and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on my Instagram and Twitter. They're all at makeupbyroya.com. And thank you so much for watching again. Love you guys. Mwah. Oh my god, look at my hands, all bloody.